Hello and welcome to another episode of 5 Minutes with Mike. I am your host, Michael D. Beckford. And today's hot topic, we're going to talk about YK Osiris and why there's a heterosexual black males have a fascination with homosexual male activities. Okay? YK Osiris. The R&B crooner and popular singer YK Osiris allegedly slept with another male, according to his baby mama. The internet has gone wild over these accusations, and especially those that ascribe to the heterosexual community.
This is 5 Minutes with Mike, our news, our voice, and our opinion. With your host, Michael Beckford. Now stop, listen, and pay attention for 5 Minutes with Mike.
YK Osiris blew up back in 2018, just a couple years ago, with his single, Worth It. Ever since then, he's been in a lot of trouble, and unfortunately, some of his antics, let's just say, has gotten into some big problems. I toppled that with some mental health issues, which they have all overshadowed, unfortunately, his art and creativity as a musician. Maybe he wasn't quite ready for the fame, but obviously the fame has took him head on. From his outburst with a meeting with Drake to his alleged relationship with Diddy on a recent Beckford's Club interview a few months ago, for which he denied the same day on the show, I may add. But anyway, as we know in life, nothing sells more than sex and rumors. And this is what I have to say about it. And this episode of 5 Minutes Mike is sponsored by Your Mama's Son is Gay. Max Green is no ordinary gay black teen. Well, not in the sense that one would imagine as an ordinary teen to be. Max is a shy kid that loves music. He craves opportunity to simply be himself. Unfortunately, in the Green household, being himself subjects him to both physical and verbal abuse of a different kind. Your Mama's Son is Gay can be purchased now on Amazon.com. Amazon.com, link is in the description below. Now, back to our episode. YK Osiris. Why does heterosexual black males have a fascination with homosexual male activities? On to my first segment. Why are heterosexual black males worried about the affairs of homosexual black males? Kind of going back to the main title and theme of this subject would be my first segment. There's been a couple of YouTube channels for which I'm not going to directly comment on any of them, specifically in regards to this YK Osiris situation. Let's just say one of the YouTubers was smoking a blunt, carrying on about being homosexual in the industry, which we all know about, and generally just, ostracizes this young man's character, aka YK Osiris, I'm referring to, but just ostracizing this young man's character based upon whatever his alleged actions may or may not be. Now, how many times will the world realize that does not matter who you decide to sleep with? If you want to go sleep with a donkey, go have at it. And you're honestly making an ass out of yourself and that donkey. No pun intended. But anyway, to the point of the matter is there's too many download dudes on YouTube, whether they have their own channels or in the comment section, that seems to be more worked up about whether or not YK Osiris is gay versus why is the black community not in control of the music industry itself. Yeah, we make a lot of music, but we don't own shit. So let that be your talking points. Now to my next segment. There is a culture, let me repeat this. There is a culture of blacks killing their own not to be outed. The trend of transsexual men being killed was on an uptick between 2021 and 2022 in the midst of the pandemic. A few years ago, when I was in college or in high school, I don't remember, It was a long time ago. I'm getting up there, right? It was a long time ago. There was this author by the name of J.L. King that wrote a book about down low men. The book went on to become a best-selling sensation. This author was interviewed by Oprah himself. It was a very wild topic for months in the media and the black community. You got black women trying to check, trying to find out, oh, how do I know if my man is gay? How do I? All this stuff. It created an uproar, essentially. But, since then, there's not been any change between black male, heterosexual, and homosexual relationships. What I mean by that? What I mean is, it's basically been the standard as usual. There's not been one side actually necessarily respecting the other side in the way that it should be. Okay? One talks about the other, and the other despises the one that talks about them. And, with these concerning deaths of transsexual men, it seems as if it's only gotten worse. But here goes, guys. I believe that there is a silver lining. What is that silver lining? It is the curious black male. Okay? Who's the curious black male? The curious black male is the one who has the baby mama, has money, has opportunities, and decides to trend on both sides of the fence. That silver lining may just be the face of a YK Osiris, allegedly. I don't know. But what I do know is y'all need to leave that man alone, and I pray for his mental health above all else. Now, to my last segment. Leave people to do whatever they feel to do in their bedrooms, and let God be their judge, not you. Oh boy, we can't say this enough. If you're not doing no funny business in your bedroom, then why are you worrying about what everybody else or someone else is doing in theirs? Or maybe you, my heterosexual brother, have some secrets in the closet and habits that you cannot express. Now, let's get into some black facts. Black facts. James Arthur Baldwin, born August 2nd, 1924, died December 1st, 1987, was an African-American writer who garnered acclaim for his work across several mediums, including essays, novels, plays, and poems. His first novel, Go Tell It on the Mountain, was published in 1953, and decades later, Time magazine included the novel on its list of the 100 best English language novels released from 1923 to 2005. His first essay collection, Notes of a Native Son, was published in 1955. He also was a profound civil rights activist, and yes, he was gay. Now, let's take him to church. Hallelujah. Our black community has enough enemies. Let's not be the enemy of me. And one of the best ways to help support this channel is by purchasing our newly minted merch. Introducing the Michael Beckford collection, a new collection of socially conscious apparel. Get your tees, hoodies, caps, and more. Link is in the description below. Now, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button if you love this content, and hit that notification bell as well. 5 Minutes Mike is written, produced, and directed by Michael D. Beckford. All rights reserved. Copyright 2023 by Speak Pubs International and the Michael Beckford Media Group LLC production. Thank you for listening and watching.